Because that's not our way. That's not an American way. Until somebody came to attack us, and now somebody wants to drag us into something else, and then we start to pursue things that is un-American. That is something about America, the exceptionalism that makes nations all over the world. To build a nation on the hill that the world can look. If you want to be like us, then you want to do what we are doing. Come and see. If you don't want to be like us and you want to continue to do the things that God himself have condemned, no, be over there. When the suffering comes, you suffer. Don't bring the suffering to us. We are God's chosen people. We are God's loved people. The beloved of the Lord. The God has blessed abundantly. Every nation that had done that have failed. Just like Britain fell. Now they're going to take the kingdom of Britain and put it in the hands of one with blood in their hands. That has engaged in all kinds of stuff. Hoping there will be a deliverance, a change to come. Maybe in this generation that will not do something like that. Maybe there will be a reconciliation. Let them keep doing that until they will see the Lord will take from their hands all the members of the Commonwealth. Those that do not know how to work. And they do not know how to make their living. Except they go and take what belongs unto people. Except they go and kill people and take them and steal them and use them in order for them to make a living. Then how are they going to live if you don't know how to work? If you are alive and everything you do, you enjoy only by using what belongs to somebody. By blocking somebody. What did the word say here? You go, you block somebody. You block somebody. You block their way. Oh, it's okay, you can go ahead. And then you turn around. You bring somebody else to become a stronghold to stop them from doing, from achieving, from receiving, from enjoying the blessings of God. You call that leadership. Call that power of God. You say that God have established you and have created you as a principality. You have created yourself by the help of Satan that does those things, but that does not look like God. Doesn't look like a blessing from God. Devil also bless people. We should be finding solution and talking, not about war. You know that Slavic people, they like wars. It's not the first time they will fast war, but they always make up. They are the same people, quite all right. But what has happened is that by the way we have neglected our own interest and the interest of our national security, I saw what is happening right now is actually what Putin, Vladimir Putin wants. That was the first phase of decoupling. For those that believe in globalism, that's the beginning of his failure. For you will see, by the time necessity is the mother of invention, just like we had to learn from COVID, from this cutoff of Russia, they were just unlearned. They already formed an alliance with China, the rising power, a great power. There's nothing you're going to tell China to punish Russia or to stop doing business with them. Even if you cut off on their oil, they're going to be, that's good for China policy. The oil will be going to China. And trust me, the other nations of the world, they will buy from Russia. And so India will rise. India will rise and form their own global network and their own system. While these nations may still be connected to the international system, but they have learned. And so is the beginning of the danger I've been warning about, for they will become their own network competition. That's good competition. So there will be different world markets and trade groups. It's no longer an international group that is controlled as you have thought it. For the Lord had warned since 2011 about the danger of the directions that people were going. For he's coming now to change things and other things around. So you're going to have China in the Asia, Far East Asia. You're going to have Russia. And you're going, and all their people. Some of the nations that are with the West, It may end up opening up a relationship with Russia. Once they see that Russia does not crouch, and they were able to set up their own, 144 million people are not small. In addition to 1.4 million people in China, and in all the other nations and the former old Soviet Union as a bloc doing business together. You think that is another Cold War? Well, then there was, or World War. There was no nuclear war weapons by the First and Second World War. Now, what are you going to do? Destroy the entire world? It's your war. That's what you want. Now, it's different. When they form their own marketplace and their own system and trade system, then we, the West, we now be competing with China, competing with Russia and their friends, and now the India and in the Middle East and Africa will become open. The theater we go to, then to Africa. And then when the time comes, if Africa don't fall, that's why we say, open, you have 5 years to get yourself together. If you don't get yourself together, then it's on you. And if you let the punishment of the Lord come to you, is on you. All these leaders that have become an instrumentality of wickedness and evil, that you keep there in their own oligarchs. And in fact, the Lord had decreed that the money they have stolen, they will not keep in Nigeria. And I'm giving you a prophecy now. All that money they have stolen from this 1960 to today, every nation of the Lord shall find those money and property and investment and wealth and seize it. The Lord had declared, and He says it, whatever interest, whatever profit you make, the net profit on it, you use for your troubles, but the principal you must hold on a trust. For the Lord will deliver those money to the Nigerian people. All those politicians you have made bribes with and have taken bribes with is even against the law in America and have not been punished, and they're stealing and suffering the people in Nigeria. That wealth you shall seize, every one of them. If you don't show how you make the money, seize it and take it. And if you like we just said earlier about those that were supplying weapons and doing all kinds of nonsense over there, trying to kill and destroy people, and they did not hear the Lord. If you did not, the anger of the Lord will boomerang against you. It doesn't matter which you are and who you are. The good of it is that seize the money and take the net profit for whatever you want to do, but hold on to the principle for the Nigerian people. The Lord will decide whether Nigeria becomes